Sorry. Well, you may have thought that I had a bandage. I haven't been here for a while. And thank you always for your welcome. Gas station really is quite a phenomenon, a community phenomenon. But gas stations alone do not a community make.
Please, for the record, would you state your name?
Oh, Linda Herzog. We'll see.
Yes. Yes.
So 3 weeks ago, roughly, we had a joint economic development team discussion at the port offices, and it was a very exciting, uplifting, energetic discussion. But nothing's happened in Quilcene since that time, at least with the economic development team. So I am here to ask that whatever you can do to get their attention focused on our little town, we want to get back in the saddle and get the economic development interests of Quilcene addressed as soon as possible. So I wrote an email last night, of which I have a few copies. Okay. Here. Just asking basically for an opportunity for those folks to come down to Quilcene and talk to a bunch of people who are in business in Quilcene or seek to be in business in Quilcene. So, and I would of course welcome all of you to come and join that conversation. I know we can do it. I know we are doing it. But just last night, a tragic thing happened economically in Quilcene. I can't tell you about it right now because it just happened, but you'll see it in the paper. And we can't let this sinking feeling continue in Quilcene. So we've got to turn that around and make sure that there's an opportunity for everyone in that town to do well economically as well as socially. I think we've got the social thing licked, but the economic thing is much tougher. Cass and I are actually going over to Mount Vernon today to talk to the USDA Rural Development Office about getting the other 50% so we can match the 50% that the county will be willing to offer us for our infrastructure development on two fronts in Quilcene, the fire flow for commercial use and also a septic system that will be useful for our small downtown area. So we will be skipping out of here relatively soon and not here to be at your budget hearing, unfortunately. I hate missing those. But be aware that we're very eager to get started on, and these two infrastructure projects are what we need to get our businesses back up and running. So thanks very much for your attention.
Thank you. Who would like to be next this morning?